Viking Queens, we are the warriors of the North. The Viking Age 793 to 1066 CE conjures images of fierce warriors, longships cutting through icy waters, and raids across Europe. While history often focuses on male Viking leaders like Ragnar Lothbrok or Eric the Red, the stories of Viking queens and women warriors are equally compelling. These women were not just wives or mothers, they were strategists, rulers, and warriors who shaped the Norse world. In this article, we'll explore the lives of Viking queens and their enduring legacy as warriors of the North. 1. Who were the Viking queens? Viking queens were powerful figures in their own right, wielding influence over politics, trade, and warfare. Fact: women in Viking society enjoyed more rights than many of their contemporaries in medieval Europe. Fiction: popular culture often underrepresents their roles, focusing solely on men. 2. Lagertha, the shield maiden Lagertha, made famous by Vikings History Channel, is one of the most iconic Viking queens. Fact: according to the sagas, she fought alongside her husband, Ragnar Lothbrok. Fiction: her portrayal in modern media exaggerates her romantic relationships for dramatic effect. 3. Freydis, Eric's daughter, a warrior's spirit. Freydis, daughter of Eric the Red, was known for her bravery and ruthlessness. Fact: she led an expedition to Vinland, modern-day North America, and defended her people against attackers. Fiction: some accounts paint her as overly violent, but historical context shows her actions were typical for survival. 4. Aslog, the mystical Queen Aslog, another legendary figure, was said to be a seeress and warrior queen. Fact: she married Ragnar Lothbrok and bore him sons, who became legendary rulers. Fiction: tales of her magical abilities blend myth with history. 5. Women in battle. Contrary to stereotypes, Viking women could take up arms when necessary. Fact: archaeological evidence reveals graves of female warriors buried with weapons. Fiction: not all Viking women were shield maidens, most focused on farming, trade, and family. 6. Political powerhouses. Viking queens often ruled in their own right or acted as regents for young heirs. Fact: women like Odd the Deep-Minded managed vast estates and fleets. Fiction: their leadership roles are often overshadowed in favor of male-dominated narratives. 7. Trade and diplomacy. Viking queens played crucial roles in expanding trade networks and forging alliances. Fact: women oversaw household economies, which included managing trade routes. Fiction: they weren't passive observers, they actively participated in commerce. 8. Mythology meets reality. Norse mythology celebrated strong female figures, influencing how Viking queens were perceived. Fact: goddesses like Freya and Valkyries inspired real-life women to embrace strength and independence. Fiction: myths sometimes blur the line between divine and mortal women. 9. Legacy of Viking queens. The legacy of these remarkable women continues to inspire today. Fact: modern scholars are rediscovering their contributions through archaeology and literature. Fiction: pop culture often simplifies their complexity, reducing them to tropes. 10. Why do Viking queens matter? Understanding Viking queens challenges traditional gender roles and highlights the diversity of human experience. Reason 1. They remind us that women have always been active participants in history. Reason 2. Their stories inspire resilience and empowerment in contemporary audiences. Reason 3. Tools like CapCut allow creators to share their untold stories visually. 11. Conclusion. Viking queens were far more than supporting characters in the Saga of the North. They were central to its unfolding, from battlefield heroics to diplomatic finesse. These women proved themselves as warriors, leaders, and visionaries. By revisiting their stories, we honor their courage and ensure their voices echo through time.